Welcome to a warm and sunny Scotland. Here's your Cumbernauld track guide. Okay, well here we are, Cumbernauld, track behind me. It's a long one, reputed and 390 metres long, one of the longest in the country. The first straight's super wide. In fact, from lane 8, it's probably even longer than that. You've got to get all the way across. Pro section here, of course, really good looking corners, really great shape, especially the last one. Technical third straight, and put me off there, and then a really challenging last straight. It's quite narrow as well. Anyway, looking forward to this. Let's go and have a look at some of the features. Okay, so first thing to talk about, 2 start hills. We're only using that one, don't worry about that one. A long way across, of course, to get across the track from the over the 3-metre start straight, if you like. So quite a long way to come across into that first corner. Okay, we're at the bottom of the start hill, top of the first jump. I'd say a little bit lower than Cyclo Park, quite a steep entry, but it's a very, very long way across. So small ones, almost certainly a big pedal through here. Some of the bigger ones might be manualing. Need to really make sure you get on the gas on the back of this jump. You've got quite a decent pedal to the next jump and into that first corner, and getting all the way across, remember, as well. Okay, well I'm roughly in line with lane 1 here, and we've got all this still to go into the first corner. So I think you guys can get an idea of how wide this track is on the way into the first turn. There'll be a lot of moves. Last time we were here, there were lots of moves in that first corner. And of course, you've got the 2 lines coming out. On the challenge line, you need to get all the way back across again on the exit of the corner, and the pro line obviously taking a wide out angle out from that corner. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so first corner. You've got all the way across from that 5-metre hill. It's really flat in the bottom behind me, a bit like Gosport second corner. So you've got to watch that. And of course, lots of lines on the way out for the split second straight. Right, second straight. So I'm stood roughly where the track splits. I don't know where there'll be like cones or markers on the day, but of course you've got to get across to make that next jump on the challenge line. And on the pro line, you're in hot at this point. So nice step up here, really big backside, and into a double with grass in it, which means you really need to jump it. Meanwhile, on the challenge line, quite a lot of challenging jumps, a little bit cyclo-parky, maybe not quite the same, but similar sort of transitions between each of the jumps, and a nice fast line into the second corner. Actually gets quite narrow behind us here into that second corner. It's quite steep as well, bit of ascend into there. Let's have a look at some of the younger ones. Keep your speed up and get into that second corner. Actually quite wide when you get here. You've got the slightly narrower towards the end of the second straight on both lines, but the berm itself is a really good shape and size. Quite flat on the way in, but as soon as you're getting towards the apex, there's some support there. Really good support on the exit. Not quite vert, but pretty good. Very skate park style. And then into that third straight. Here we are, third straight. So quite a long one. We've got a couple of different options here on the table. They're on off. There we go. Look at that, Oscar. Nice one. And into that last corner. Quite tight into the last corner. Again, really good supportive berm. Okay, so last corner. Quite a long manual on the double on the way in, and it's quite tight when you get here. Quite wide in the middle. So. Looking forward to some interesting lines here, and you've really got to be on your game into this corner if you're looking to defend a lead or you're looking to make a move. So yeah, again, lots of support on the exit, a bit like Peckham really, I suppose, and then into a relatively narrow, wide enough but relatively narrow last straight. Okay, last straight, here we are on the finish line. That's a lap of the track, quite narrow. There we go, all done. Let's go on board for hot laps. A lot of cones here.
On you go. Hot lap, challenge line, Cumbernauld. Steep first jump, open first straight, and it got very open first corner. Come along, no track changes to the takeoff. Coming up with a step down. really quick straight, new jump with a tight corner, third straight, loads of different lines. Again, new changes, very steep, last corner, take it tight, last straight, tight straight, you keep it smooth, and that's the hot lap. Cumbernauld Pro Line hot lap.
Okay, well those were the hot laps from Cumbernauld BMX Track. You had the challenge line and the pro line. Great venue, by the way. Hard standing along here now for spectators. The pens as well, sealed surface area. Great for the riders. Really, really good track. And a great venue more broadly as well, with good coffee in the leisure centre. So there you have it. Looking forward to seeing the racing here and of course to seeing you guys trackside soon.